I have my drink of choice that will probably kill me, but I got it.
I have my coffee here.
There you go.
Hey, this is Alan B. Smith. This is Coffee and UFOs, and my guest is Ron from ERRT Radio, which all of you probably know at this point. Ron, what does ERRT stand for anyway?
ERRT is Epic Reality Radio Tour.
Epic Reality Radio Tour. And
yeah.
I think that's
the idea. Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
go ahead. Okay, the idea behind the name Epic Reality Radio Tour is that with the advancement of the internet, where you can go to, well, we're talking about coffee and UFOs, you can go to any coffee shop and, well, take your laptop or tablet or anything, and you can log on to the internet. You're right there.
And we can pretty much say whatever we want on your show, too, I think.
Yeah. And yeah, my show is an open forum, freestyle chat or talk. And if you have a concern or you have a cause on your heart that you want to share, something you want to talk about, any subject, it doesn't have to be paranormal, it doesn't have to be UFO, anything you want to talk about, it's open forum, as I like to call it, open chat. And like when I had another friend of ours on last night for about 2 hours, and we just talked about all kinds of subjects,
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun.
No,
and
Carol Carl.
That was our Carol, and that was our first time trying that type of a show. And Charles was my co-host on there, and that was pretty cool. And so he sat there for the whole time for about 3 hours with me. And we had a good time.
Yeah, Charles is a good sport. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna get right to the coffee and UFOs questions.
All right.
Which I sent to you in advance. So I will start with the first question, which is, have you seen a UFO? I
have not officially seen anything that I can be definite was a UFO. So I wouldn't be able to actually say, yes, I have, because I don't know that I have. I have seen some strange things in the sky that I couldn't tell. I was born and raised in California, so obviously on the West Coast you have a lot of strange stuff happening there. And so I'm not really sure if it was UFOs or what it was, but I can't really claim it was, So I don't want to really say that I did see something, because I don't have enough evidence or knowledge as to what I did see.
Do you think people are stranger on the West Coast versus the East Coast, or stranger things happening?
Ooh. Well, I lived, about the area, about Lawrence Livermore Laboratory in Livermore, California. Lawrence Livermore Laboratory. All right. I lived in a little town called Pleasanton, California. And that was like right next to Livermore, which was right in the same valley with that science lab that's there.
That reminds me of the show Stranger Things.
Yes.
Right.
And I'm telling you, I think they were doing science projects, on us, and nobody told us anything about it, So I think the government does that quite often. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but in a way, if we can progress and learn from it, I guess, it's a good thing overall.
Yeah. So. Maybe, unless people are, killed in the wake, or diseased in the wake of it. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So what was your most paranormal experience that you've had?
Okay, going back to what I don't know what I saw exactly. When I was in North Carolina, and we spent a lot of time in the swamp, in the wetlands, and I saw a green orb at one time. Now, I told people about the green orb. They told me it was swamp gas. That was their only answer. And it was like, well, it moved kind of funny to be swamp gas, you know. I mean, it was moving with, you know, direction. Something was controlling it, you know. What it was exactly, I don't know. It could have been some kind of energy ball or something. I don't know what from, though. But that was one thing I saw in nature. Now, in the house where I live at now, I have had ghost experiences. I've had knocking on the walls. I had doors that slam that there's no doors. I've actually smelled cigarette smoke. Nobody smokes here, you know. The husband of the lady that owned the house here, he actually died inside here. And so I don't know if it's his spirit that's running around here or if it's just my imagination.
And they were smokers?
He might have been a smoker, yes. I think he was. And then I don't think she is, but I think he was. And he had a health condition that obviously ended up dying, I think, with a heart attack or something. I don't know what. Mm-hmm. But in any case, he passed away in the house, and I don't know where exactly. But anyway.
Is there a point where you feel his presence more than anywhere else, or?
I hear things more than anything, than feel anything. I have felt someone, like, tap me on the shoulder that nobody's here but me, you know? And then somebody tapping me on the shoulder, and I look, and there ain't nobody there. And I don't know if you ever had that happen before.
Not quite, but...
But I have had, like I said, I had someone slam a door down in the basement. There are no doors in the basement. Mm-hmm. There's no operating doors in the basement, all open entryways. Yeah. And then I heard somebody running up and down upstairs, which there's no way to run up and down upstairs, you know, like in a hallway or anything like that. Mm-hmm. And then I was told by my friend Mike that stays here, but he was gone for a couple of weeks, and he noticed that someone had been upstairs, and he said, "Did you go upstairs?" And I said, "No. Why would I go upstairs? That's work climbing stairs, you know." So I wouldn't go upstairs.
What's scarier, just the work of climbing stairs or a ghost?
Yeah. And so the carpet was messed up, so like someone was walking on it. Well, I didn't go up there, so it wasn't me. Mm-hmm. So who was up there? Kind of weird. So there is physical evidence of things happening here that I can't explain, but I'm not really too worried about it. And then the other night, we were both in the kitchen cooking something to eat, and we heard a tapping upstairs. Okay. It wasn't mic'd in the kitchen. It was tapping coming from upstairs. Yeah. We're both looking at each other like, "Did you do that?" And nobody did that. Just the ghost upstairs did it.
Yeah.
You know. So we're hearing physical evidence of something here. What, I don't know.
And it's definitely not bats in the attic or something like that.
Yeah, we do have squirrels that like to get in the house, you know, in the upstairs. You know, they must get in through somewhere.
So you can distinguish between natural auditory causes versus something else.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I'll tell you a little bit of a clue if I can. The area that I live in, you know what the petroglyphs are, right?
Yeah, but like, about in your area,
yeah,
I don't think I've heard you.
Rock drawings, and they're about.
And where are you living right now?
I'm in a small town called Jeffers, Minnesota.
Okay.
And in Cottonwood County. Mm-hmm. But anyway, the petroglyphs are about 4 miles away, but I guess the energies from that kind of thing could go many miles, you know?
Yeah.
So the spiritual energy can go many miles, but those petroglyphs are like, I don't know what, 75 to 10,000 years old, 7,500 to 10,000, you know, somewhere on there. Mm-hmm. So I went over there and we looked at that exhibit on when they were closed one day, but it was open, you know, it's still access. You can still get to it and still walk the path. And we looked at the drawings and the markings and stuff like that. And it just kind of a weird feeling there. Not really bad, just kind of weird. You know, you can feel energy there. So, I don't know if that goes out, expands out to the other areas in the local area. You know what I mean?
I feel like wherever some sort of paranormal energy or experience takes place, there is an interconnection with other experiences and experiencers in that area. There's always some kind of overlap. So we're just past the 10-minute mark. So I want to do a speed round of questions with you on this. Ready?
Yep.
So, okay, what do you think is the future of ufology, and or what would you change about it?
The future is positive if everybody can get on the same page and be honest and open about their answers. Mm-hmm. And the biggest problem is that most people don't want to be open and honest. Either they're holding back out of fear, or they're just not wanting to share what they know. Yeah, the truth.
Okay, so you've experienced a ghost, but have you ever seen a cryptid?
No.
No cryptid?
No.
Not even
nothing
not a howl in the background that could be a Bigfoot? Something along those lines?
Oh boy. Okay, I did hear some strange noises.
Well, it depends on where you live and the time of night.
Well, the one time, it was a couple of years ago, I was down at I do gold prospecting. I go gold. I haven't gone this year, but I am involved with the gold prospecting lifestyle, and go camping and camp right on the river. And where I went in Ohio, down, if you know where Belleville, Ohio is. Nope. Now you go down there, and anyway, there's a little place there that the GPAA has a claim there. You can camp right on the river, and apparently there's Bigfoot sightings there. Now I don't know what I heard at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it was in the middle of the week or whatever, and I heard this thing sniffing around the tent. I don't know what it was. Something was sniffing. Could have been a bear. I don't know.
That is so. No, we've had a near identical experience, except it was not natural. What happened to us? Whatever was creeping around was not natural. But well, that's it. Thanks for coming in and doing 10 minutes of coffee and UFOs.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. If people want to find out about your radio show, where do they go?
Can I share my website? www.ERRTradio.com. And there's actually, if you want to reach the player, it's right on top of the page. You just click right on the player, and you can get right into the live page area. Also, alternatively, you can sign up on Mixlr, which has www.mixlr.com/ERRT-radio.
All right, perfect.
And, thank you.
Thank you, brother. If you like today's content, please like and subscribe down below. And of course, you can follow us on Twitter at paranormal_now, Instagram at paranormal now, and on Facebook, Paranormal Now Radio, to find out more about the program on KGRA Radio and other goings-ons. Thanks again, and live in the mystery.